look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's your host, David. I'm Peter. I'm in the booth. And today, we've got quite the show for you, don't we, David?
Yes, we do. And we're going to play some pub quiz. We've done it a few times before. We're going to do it every single Wednesday? In May. So the next 4 Wednesdays, I'll be here doing pub quiz for sure. And it's going to be a lot of fun. If you've never played our pub quiz, it's our trivia game we do across the country at bars, maybe near you, unless you're in the UK, which sometimes you could be. But if you're interested, go to sporcle.com/events, and you can find a show near you. If you're someone here in Seattle, we have them all over the place in most of the major markets that we have lots of shows. I host in Seattle a lot of times. I'm hosting tonight in Renton, Washington, good old Renton, Washington. It's almost Seattle. But typically I'm hosting on Mondays and Tuesdays in Seattle. And sometimes I'm hosting in this virtual land that we call Twitch and possibly YouTube eventually.
Although YouTube is having a trouble right now, and I'm not sure why. So
and my prompter
stick
has
with
Slack.
us.
So there we go. I was like, I don't know if we were showing Slack, what we were showing, but hey, that's good stuff. So, hey.
There we go.
All right. DA6D himself. There we go. And then we got Suzanimal. If you want to play, which you probably do if you're watching, if you're lurking, that's fine to lurk. Lurking's fine too, but if you want to play, you might win. And you have a wonderful prize of a virtual high five.
That's right.
But just go to sporcle.com/DASH, and then you have to type a game code that is 6118. Sporcle.com/DSH. Game code is 6118. It's very easy to play. It's super fun trivia. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. Once I see some teams join, we already have free samples of trivia in the house and Viva El Suzanimal. We have 2 teams already. We're gonna see how many we get. But feel free to put in the chat what your favorite trivia category is. Maybe I'll swipe in a question there, or maybe I'm just saying that and I'm hoping that your favorite trivia category is in the set already. Because I did a lot of work making this a super fun one. Not that they're not all super fun, but when it's virtual and most people are playing by themselves, it can't be the same as when you're playing with like 8 other people. The worst thing is playing when you're by yourself and you don't know, you're not confident and you wager low and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But I think most of us are very confident in our trivia abilities is what we are. So geography, yes, I do like. Oh, it's a Roman numerals joke. What's turned off? Oh, my whole screen's turned off. Look at that. Well, we'll see what's going on here. Hey,
there we go. We're back.
I guess we were just chilling for too long. See, I gotta flash forward and backwards every once in a while because my screen is not set to fall asleep for a long time, so it must have been up there for a while. All right, we got J Blau 1850.
Oh, it's J Blow. J
Blow. And we got Trivia Novice, who played with us before. Viva El Suzanimal played with us before. Free Samples. That is 4 teams that have played with us before. I was hoping that my older brother would join us all the way from Boise, Idaho, but he sucks at trivia, and so he decided probably not to join. I don't know. I just texted him like 30 minutes ago. He's probably busy doing nothing. But yeah, so we're gonna play some trivia. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Hopefully you're watching us on Twitch, and eventually you might watch us on YouTube, but Twitch is the place to be right now. For sure. For those teams that have never played or anyone who's following along the stream and hasn't signed up, we do have rules for trivia. They're not that serious, but we ask a question, I ask a question, because that's how trivia works. And you answer the question in your Dash scoring website, but you also assign between 1 and 8 points based on how confident you are, which is something that kind of sets us apart from a lot of trivia shows. If I ask you something super easy, like what is Seattle's NFL football team, because I know you love sports, you say Seahawks, you wager 8. If I ask you something super difficult, like what is the smallest state in Peru, I don't even know if Peru has states, you take a guess, you wager 1, save your 8, 7, 6 for stuff you know, use your 1, 2, 3 when you're guessing, use big numbers when you're sure, all right? We do a couple mystery rounds. They're always themed. They're always 4 answers. They're always 2 points each. They're super duper fun. And then we do a final question that is like a call your shot. Maybe it's a little bit like Jeopardy if Jeopardy didn't involve money. And that's the one where you could win or lose it all and be glorious or embarrassed. And we do that twice. Typically at our regular shows, we do 1 hour and 1 hour. But here, we're gonna finish 2 games literally in like 55 minutes. According to the New York Times Crossword Day, Peru is the closest country to the equator without time. Hey, that's actually pretty good. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Code, oh, the code. Yes, go to the code. That is 6118. The code is 6118. There we go. Hey, I know that person. That is, oh, are they on YouTube?
They're on YouTube. I fixed
YouTube's
sort of
and
YouTube.
Running? All right, hey. Well, if you're having trouble with YouTube, Satori, you can definitely go to Twitch. It is
Twitch.tv/Sporcle.
That's it, twitch.tv/Sporcle. But the code is 6118, and There's Snarky Blondes in the house. I don't know who Snarky Blondes is, but that's pretty great. Who's Snarky Blondes in there? Maybe. So, but good stuff. So the code is 6118. I'll give it about 30 more seconds, and then we will get started. Feel free, like I said, to put your favorite trivia category. I think someone said geography. I think they were serious. I actually like geography a lot because when I was a child and in the car, I liked to read books, and my dad had an atlas in the back of the car, the little 50-page atlas, and I would just look at the United States atlas, and I was like, oh, and he was like, hey, at the library, they have these big ones with the whole world. And I would look at world atlases, and there was nothing wrong with that. Beer Necessities is in the house. Way to go, Beer Necessities. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. We're gonna get started. If you join late, just yell in the chat, and we will get you the code. It is sporcle.com/DASH, and the code is 6118. But I think we should start with trivia, don't you?
I think so.
All right.
I think it's trivia time, baby.
There's the categories for the first game. They're pretty awesome. We have mythology, space, movie characters, everyone's favorite boy bands, followed by baseball, food. We could combine those two maybe and get one of those little ferry boats. Neighborhoods, and accessories. I am serious about liking geography trivia as well. I think it's really good. And number 1 is mythology. In Norse mythology, what name is given to a series of future events, including a great battle, foretold to ultimately result in the death of several gods and the end of the world? All right. Oh, we got Beetlejuice in the house. Beetlejuice is joining us. In Norse mythology, what name is given to a series of future events, including a great battle, foretold to ultimately result in the deaths of several gods and the end of the world? You got about 30 seconds to put your answers in while we talk about Norse mythology without giving away the answer.
I'll tell you. I just wrote a video that we shot yesterday, so it's still in the hopper, but you'll see it soon if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. But in doing so, I found out that Norse mythology is about 1,400 years old.
Oh, just as old as your mom. All right, there we go. So, that's good stuff. We've got a bunch of answers.
I also learned that Yo Mama jokes are ancient. You'll never believe it.
There we go. We got emojis coming in here too. All right, Snarky Blondes. We're waiting on Snarky Blondes and we'll get going. I'm not sure who's Snarky. Which one of you is Snarky Blondes? The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh my. Doodle Bob's armpit already taking the L. Oh my gosh. All right, so once again, in Norse mythology, what name is given to a series of future events, including a great battle, foretold to ultimately result in the death of several gods and the end of the world? It is definitely my favorite Marvel movie. That is Ragnarok. There we go, Ragnarok. You should all cheer. I'm sure they were cheering at home, and a lot of you got that. Very impressive, very impressive. Number 2, category is space. Who likes space? I like space. This is a nerd point question. It just means you're gonna guess a number. If you get it exactly correct, I give you an extra point. But all you have to know is within 2, according to NASA, how many crew members typically occupy the International Space Station at one time? All right, so that's within 2. According to NASA, how many crew members typically occupy the International Space Station at one time? You have 30 seconds. I like this. It's kind of fast and fun, and I don't know if anybody's sweating the questions or if they're doing really well. Usually at a bar, I can walk around and be like, oh, that looks wrong, and then just make fun of them. But I can't do that here because everyone is doing that very well.
Or you can just make fun of everyone all at the same time. That's the beauty of the internet.
Oh, I said within 2. I wish we had said within 3. That's for sure, because we had a lot of teams within 3, but not within 2. All right, so. All right, it looks like almost everyone's answered. We'll wait about 5 more seconds. We love space questions. Anytime there's a space question, I will add it to the set because space questions are the best. All right, within 2, according to NASA, how many crew members typically occupy the International Space Station at one time? And for a nerd point, get it exactly correct. Did you know a whopping 7? They crammed 7 in there.
Wow.
Close to a dozen, right? I have no idea what
half a dozen at least.
At least. So good job. Yeah, it's anything from 5 to 9 got your points, but we had a lot of people saying 4. We had a lot of people saying 10, and then some people said 7. So good stuff.
Oh, J-Blo wants to see a bastronaut, or is it a bastronaut? Is that someone that is that a fish?
I'm pretty sure they're talking about Lance Bass. So that's why it's a bastronaut. So,
or it's someone playing bass, just slapping the bass.
Maybe. Hey, oops, all nerd points. We have another nerd point question. You're gonna put the answer to the question, and then on the same line, answer the nerd point for 1 extra point. You may as well, all right? So
might as well.
Vincent Vega, Jules Winfield, and Mia Wallace are among the main characters in what 1994 film? And for 1 nerd point, what actress prominently appears on promotional posters for this film? Vincent Vega, Jules Winfield, and Mia Wallace are among the main characters in what 1994 film? And for 1 nerd point, what actress prominently appears on promotional posters for this film? You got 30 seconds to talk about 1994 films that are not Forrest Gump. Look, I just gave you a hint. I can't do that.
Forrest Gump.
I can't do that at regular trivia, but here on the live stream, anything goes.
That's right.
Except giving
there are
answers
no
out.
rules.
Except giving answers out. But yes, Forrest Gump was definitely a 94 film, and I don't know why I know that because I'm not that good at movies. But it's not Forrest Gump, so please.
I'm trying to think of
Forrest
other
Gump.
big 1994 movies.
Oh man.
Toy Story? No, it's 95, I think.
There we go. We're getting some nerd points already.
What else? What else is a 94 movie? What won the Academy Award in 1994? I'll tell you, this movie won it for screenwriting.
Oh.
For best screenplay, I believe.
How do you know what this movie is?
Because I know.
You don't have the answers.
Well, I'm just a smart guy.
Oh.
Come on, David, you know this.
Someone said Sigourney Weaver. Oh, I watch a movie podcast and they are obsessed with Sigourney Weaver, and it's really hilarious. They're just anything with Sigourney Weaver is great. And I don't know the name of the podcast, so I can't tell you, but it's 2 guys that talk about movies a lot, and it's really good. Vincent Vega, Jules Winfield, and Mia Wallace are among the main characters in what 1994 film? And for a nerd point, who is all over those posters? That is Pulp Fiction. Look at that dancing scene. And Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman was all over the posters for that film, because why wouldn't she be? So what other fun facts about that? Mia Wallace is played by Uma Thurman, who appears on posters for the film.
Apparently, Quentin Tarantino has like a cameo, and he plays a character in that movie, and it was not originally supposed to be him. It was supposed to be played by Steve Buscemi.
And he probably looked at someone's feet. What British boy band had 2 of the 5 best-selling albums in the U.S. in 2012, with the albums Up All Night and Take Me Home? Boy bands. What British boy band had 2 of the 5 best-selling albums in the U.S. in 2012? That was 14 years ago.
Dang.
With the albums Up All Night and Take Me Home. Heck yeah. I like both those risque titles right there from boy bands that were probably not super old at the time. Do you know this one?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe.
I don't know if I knew this.
2012 was a while ago, and so I'm trying to think of like, boy bands that were big around that time, and I have one in particular that I would guess, but I do want to know, because although I could look it up, I want to know if the chat can tell us what movie won 1994 Best Picture.
Oh, it was Schindler's List. No.
It might be.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Was it really?
Yeah. Well, that was the one that won
What?
the movie. So that movie came out in 1993, but won the Academy Award in 1994.
Okay. Well, I sort of.
So I want to know the next one.
You can count me technically correct, but we were looking for 1994 movies. But you said what won in 94, so hey, I got that.
That is true. So I'm looking at what movie that was released in 1994 won the 1995 Best Picture winner.
And now I'm looking.
That's what I want to know.
Try to see is what.
Oh, and it was Forrest Gump.
Okay, that's what I. Okay, that's why I said Forrest Gump. Okay, yeah. That's why I said. Oh, everyone in the chat knew that too.
Good.
All right. What British boy band had 2 of the 5 best-selling albums in the U.S. in 2012, with the albums Up All Night and Take Me Home? First of all, why they released 2 albums in 1 year? Probably greed. But second of all, a bunch of you knew that was One Direction. One Direction.
Look, there's One Direction.
There's One Direction dancing to the music right there. So good stuff. All right, Mr. Round, you don't know Jack. You don't know Jack. All you got to do is answer the questions about famous Jacks. All right, so famous Jacks. I'm going to read them all once. You'll have about a minute to give me 4 answers. You can do it. Number 1, Jack Nicholson plays author Jack Torrance in what 1980 psychological horror film based on a book?
Good one.
Number 2, for 2 points, what comedy troupe released the 2011 song Jack Sparrow, which features Michael Bolton? Why is Darren not here? Number 3, appearing in the name of several brand variations, what U.S. state is home to the headquarters of Jack Daniel's Whiskey?
Ooh.
And number 4, in the original version of the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, what does Jack break when he falls? You got 1 minute to give me 4 answers about very famous Jacks, and yet the most important Jack was not on here, which is Jack in the Box. Because where else are you going to eat at 1 a.m. when you're super hungry?
When you want tacos and a burger and some fries and a milkshake.
Those things that they call tacos, at least,
Yeah.
They're definitely interesting. But yeah, this is gonna be it's a good mystery round. Yeah, I like this. So I think we have some.
Gotta say, that number 1, that movie is great. Number 2, that music video is great. Number 3, that whiskey is perfectly acceptable. And number 4, that's a top 10 nursery rhyme.
It's also a top 10 Adam Sandler film. No, it's not.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah. He won the Razzie, did he not?
Yeah, I was going to say that's not.
Did he won 2 Razzies for that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe. All right, get those answers in. That last team just slap something on the line so I can grade it, because I want to grade some answers, because grading answers is fun. It is definitely not Blue Man Group. That's hilarious. Someone said Blue Man Group. I like funny answers. I read funny answers when you're just guessing. Yeah, we're doing pretty great. You all know your Jacks very well. Oh, I thought maybe the 4th one was like a trick question. It's not. It's exactly what's in the nursery rhyme. Like, what else would it be?
I'm wondering what the, it says in the original version. So, what's the new updated version? What does he break then?
I think it's the Adam Sandler movie. Yeah. All right, here are your answers about Jacks. Jack Nicholson plays author Jack. That's a little bit out of, when it's on there, it's a little bit out of view for me. Jack Nicholson plays author Jack Torrance in what 1980s psychological horror film based on a book? That is The Shining. And then the second one is what comedy troupe released the 2011 song Jack Sparrow, which features Michael Bolton? Look at that. Yes, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, lovely. Yes.
Oh God.
Oh. That is The Lonely Island. I'm laughing just looking at that picture. The third one, appearing in the name of several brand variations, what U.S. state is home to the headquarters of Jack Daniel's whiskey? The only thing good that comes from there, Tennessee. I hope no one in the chat's from Tennessee. We just, we just eliminated them. And the fourth one, in the original version of the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill. What does Jack break when he falls? He doesn't break his back. He breaks his crown. Yes, which is exactly what everyone said, crown. So good job. Some of you got all 4 of those. So, hey.
I'm wondering what he could have broken that rhymes with crown.
Yeah, maybe.
That isn't,
He fell down. And broke his drown.
His clown.
His brown. Number 5 is baseball. You know you like baseball. Babe Ruth hit the final 6 home runs of his Major League Baseball career in 1935 while playing for a National League team based in what city? All right, you have 30 seconds to give me that one. What do you know about Babe Ruth besides what you see in movies?
The Great Bambino.
Look at that, you're a trivia master, the Great Bambino.
That's what they call him.
Yeah, people like Jack and Jill a little bit. Okay, I guess so. I like all those movies listed. It's just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I think those are the order in which, those are the order of best pictures.
We're just gonna think that person's really good at trivia. And not they just Googled it, because why would you do that?
Who else whose animal is?
Why would you Google that?
You gotta be careful.
Why would you
He's
do
pretty
that?
good.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think he's very good. I think it's terrible. Let's see. Oh, well. Those are some cities that you named, and of course, the sports question is the one you're doing the worst on, which happens. Babe Ruth hit the final 6 home runs of his MLB career in 1935 while playing for a National League team based in what city? It's not the Yankees. He was playing for Boston, the Boston Braves, I believe at the time. Boston Braves.
Really?
Yep. He previously played for the Boston Red Sox from 1914 and 1919. New York Yankees from 1920 1934, and then at the end for the Boston Braves.
Wow, I didn't know that.
All right, well, we got food. Who likes food? What meat dish with a cheese filling may have originated in Switzerland despite sharing its colorful name with the highest order of chivalry under the Bourbon Kings of France? That is a question right there. What meat dish with a cheese filling may have originated in Switzerland despite sharing its colorful name with the highest order of chivalry under the Bourbon Kings of France? You have 30 seconds. You can do it. You know your food. You know your meat dishes. I like meat dishes. So
if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah?
bourbon, like the drink bourbon, comes from Bourbon Street in Louisiana. But Bourbon Street, the reason that street is called Bourbon is because of the Bourbon Kings of France.
Yep.
So although it says Bourbon Kings of France, that's actually not where bourbon the drink gets its name from, even though it does kind of by association.
Yeah, and the next 3 questions are all just about bourbon.
Oh, great.
So neighborhoods with bourbon, accessories for bourbon. We're only doing bourbon questions is what we're doing. I don't know. Or questions about meat dishes, like empanadas are great.
Very good.
What about pan, like shokupan, but like the ones with like the meat fillings?
Oh, all right.
Like it's it's almost like a brioche donut but with meat inside of it. They're pretty amazing. There's only like one place in Seattle you can get them, and they're pretty great. So, all right, not quarter pounder with cheese. I love that answer. Wow, this one played pretty tough. Also, what meat dish with a cheese filling may have originated in Switzerland, despite sharing its colorful name with the highest order of chivalry under the Bourbon kings of France? That answer is cordon bleu. Chicken cordon bleu is what that is.
Wow.
They even give me a pronunciation for it. The cordon bleu was a blue ribbon worn by the Knights Grand Cross of the French Order of the Holy Ghost. None of that makes sense to me, but it might make sense to you all because you're smarter than me. So there we go. Number seven, what Midwest city, which Midwest city is home to the Bevo Mill neighborhood, which is notable for its population of Bosnian immigrants, the highest concentration outside of Europe? Is it Indianapolis, St. Louis, Omaha, or Madison? Have you even heard of those 4 cities? Which Midwest U.S. city is home to the Bevo Mill neighborhood, which is notable for its population of Bosnian immigrants, the highest concentration outside of Europe? Is it Indianapolis, St. Louis, Omaha, or Madison? You have 30 seconds. Having Chinese over the weekend swayed me the wrong way. Yeah, there was a lot of wrong answers on that one, but that's okay. It's just food questions. On this one, you have multiple choice, so at least a fourth of you should get this right, unless that's not how multiple choice works. Although already I'm seeing some correct answers, and we're waiting on. There we go. That was super fast. I don't know where I was playing from, but this is pretty impressive.
Well, I suppose when you have it, multiple choice makes it a little easier.
I think even if I didn't have multiple choice, you all would have known this one. But which Midwest U.S. city is home to the Bevo Mill neighborhood, which is notable for its giant windmill, and for its population of Bosnian immigrants, and for its amazing Bosnian food? The highest concentration outside of Europe is at Indianapolis, St. Louis, Omaha, or Madison. I used to live a couple miles from there. That is actually in St. Louis. Oh, they got the mill. There we go. I was hoping they had Bevo Mill.
Yeah.
That's an actual restaurant down there at the bottom of there. So it's not great, but that neighborhood's really fun. So you should go there if you go to St. Louis.
Also, let's give a shout out to Stoke Joe #1 for following us. Thank you so much for following us on Twitch. That is awesome, my guy.
Yeah. And then Jay Blow is writing a fictional story to make a character of Bosnian descent for reasons besides I thought would be interesting. Yeah, that neighborhood in St. Louis, you should research that and maybe check out Balkan Treat Box. I think that's the name of the restaurants. I don't know. I haven't lived there in years, but definitely a very high Bosnian population in St. Louis and a really cool neighborhood that's there. Oh, number eight. What is this? Science or something? No, it's accessories. Okay. Oh, I saw the word and I'm like, that looks like a science word. That shows how little I know about trivia. A horologist is a person who makes or repairs what kind of accessory that is commonly worn by a person? A horologist is a person who makes or repairs what kind of accessory that is commonly worn by a person. Did we just want to put person in there twice? I'm not sure.
Well, it could have been worn by a pet, or maybe
commonly worn. Yeah.
Maybe it's worn by.
My pets have not worn that, but I think it made me laugh. But some of the things people are putting, you could definitely have on pets for sure.
Yeah, Stoke Joe, thanks for stopping by. You can join us by if you want to play along and get some points for playing. You can go to sporcle.com/dash DASH, and the code I'll put in the chat right now is 6118, I believe.
Yep, 6118. 6118, and we finish this game really quick and we play another one. So you could definitely hop in there at any time, even toward the end of the game. That's
absolutely. Cool. And we're going to be doing this every Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, every Wednesday in May. Sounds good. See if you guys like it.
All right, everyone has answered. A horologist is a person who makes or repairs what kind of accessory that is commonly worn, once again, by a person. I'm not wearing one. It's not earrings. It's a watch. Oh. A watch. There we go. Yeah, DASH. Yes, that's why we say dash, because trust me, if you don't spell out DASH, people will type sporcle.com/ and put an actual dash. I've seen it with my own eyes, whether you think that's ridiculous or not. Trust me, it is. So, all right, we're gonna move on to a mystery round, I believe. What's this mystery round? 6-letter characters. Give the 6-letter first name of the pictured TV character. This one is super simple. It's a visual round, and you just need to give me the answers. Look at that, right there, boom. Give the 6-letter first name of the pictured TV character. You got about a minute to give me 4 answers. They're 2 points each. You don't have to wager. Put in the ones you know. If you don't know one, you take a guess. But all their names are 6 letters.
So not
Peter. Nope. David. Nope. Okay.
But not the actress.
No.
The character.
Jason. Wow. Boy, we're not doing good here. Sator. There we go. It could be Satori. You never know. That's right.
It could be Stoke J.
It could be.
Oh, it could be Darren. That's a good point.
What? Who is?
Too bad he's not here. Darren's sick. He's got.
Yeah.
He's a little sick boy.
He might be here next week.
We can hope.
We want him to sit on the floor again. It was really fun. I got lots of good feedback when he sat on the floor. Oh, come on, Stoke Joe in the game. Get in here and answer these questions. You got about 30 seconds, because it takes me a little bit to grade them. This is when Peter gets to vamp about his favorite TV shows with 6-letter characters.
I'm trying to think if I've seen...
That aren't the same ones as in here. Like
I've
Mulder.
seen... Oh, Mulder.
Scully.
Scully. Yeah.
Wow, what? I just came up with that. Look at that. Oh my God. I need to start grading. Okay, let me start grading.
Well, let's see. I have seen that first show, and that second show looks familiar, but I can't place it. The third show, I think my wife watched, and I may have inadvertently, consumed a bit. And that fourth show I've definitely seen.
All right, Stoke Joe and Trivia Novice, just slap something on those lines. you can get something in there so I can grade it. These are definitely a lot of words. Yeah, I mean that's what I did. I would not have known. I would not have known. Like, I've not seen all these. I definitely would not have known the third one at all. I knew the first one. Oh, actually, I knew the first 2. Oh my gosh, these answers are all over the place. Sorry, it is not Hannah. None of them are Hannah. So
unfortunately.
And then wow, the second one played really hard. 2 teams got the second one, which we'll give you the answer in a second. The third one, someone just put I have no idea, which is totally fine.
It's like, Maggie something? Right?
Definitely people put Maggie, which is the actress's name. And then someone put I have no clue, which is cute.
What is her name? What is that actress's name?
Well, Maggie Thompson? No.
No, I want to say Maggie Gyllenhaal, but that's not right.
Definitely not it. Here are your answers for the characters, though. We have...
Hey, another follow.
Lizzie
McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. The second one is Olivia. The third one, that's from Scandal. The third one is Violet. And the fourth one is Cersei. Is that how you say it? Cersei? I don't watch the show.
Cersei.
A bunch of people put Lancaster or Lannister. Someone put Lancaster.
Cersei Lannister is her full name. Maggie Smith.
Someone put Joffrey. Joffrey is not
it's Joffrey's mom.
Looks a little bit like Joffrey. All right, so I'm going to read you scores because we're going to go to wagering before we go to the final question of game 1. The category is going to be amendments, but I want to tell you the scores before you move to wagering. So let's see here. At number 8, Stoke Joe just joined. At number 7, Respected Impatient Statistic just joined. At number 6, Trivia Novice with 33. At number 5, Jay Blau with 34. Number 4, Snarky Blondes with 38. Number 3, Beer Necessities with 39. Number 2, Free Samples of Trivia with 41. And number 1, Viva El Susanimo with 45 points. But that could all change because you're going to wager on the final question between 0 and 15 points. And if you miss it, you lose points. You're trying to win the game, obviously. What are you going to wager when the category is amendments? And I will give you a whopping 10 seconds to decide. So we don't worry about the wager too much. And I'm going to catch up on the chat to the germs and viruses infected air, and don't do that. Can name the shows, but one name I can't.
I want to know what the shows are. I also want to give another shout out to our other newest follower, Mount Rhythm. Thank you, Mount Rhythm. Thanks for showing up and playing. If you want to play along with us, I will link sporcle.com/dash in the chat, in the Twitch chat right now, and you can go play along with the code
6118. And we're going to move to the final question of game 1. Amendments. The 8th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution specifically mentions what 2 things that are not to be excessive. Yes, you need both things that are not to be excessive. The 8th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution specifically mentions what 2 things that are not to be excessive. You can do it. You got a minute. It's the final question. I'll give you a whole minute. And yes, the shows were Lizzie McGuire, Scandal, Downton Abbey, and Game of Thrones.
Downton Abbey, that's what it is.
It is, you love that show. Don't act like you don't.
I've seen very little of it, but I have seen it technically. Also, Viva El Suzanimal gifted a sub to Zan Spectro.
Hey, there we go.
Let's go. See, that's just our community at work. So join us. Join us more often. We're going to be doing this show every Wednesday in May. Same time, same place. Here on Twitch and on YouTube, if we can figure it out, which we did. So you can also be on YouTube, but mostly here on Twitch every Wednesday in May at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. David's going to be hosting new trivia every week. Come by, come have fun.
Yeah, and those last couple teams, you got like 10 seconds. Just throw a couple answers in there. You might get it right, you might not. Sometimes the final questions are tough. I think you're going to like Game 2's final question even more. Hint, hint, Game 2's final question might be about board games.
Ooh.
A lot of people got 1 or 2. You had to get both, though. And someone put greed. That's the best answer. All right, so the 8th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution specifically mentions what 2 things that are not to be excessive. It looks like 2 teams got both of them. The correct answers are bail, which a bunch of people put bail. And the second one, sadly, is not seizure or time before trial or greed. It is fines, not excessive bail or fines. You know, that's the excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. So those were your answers. And now we're gonna reveal the final scores. Let's see how we did. Look at that. Viva El Suzanimal in first place, followed by Beer Necessities and Snarky Blondes getting those medals. We're gonna play another game. Oh, someone said Dave's the best trivia host. Thank you. There's lots of great trivia hosts, but I'll take being just an above average trivia host. If you wanna go play trivia and you're not in Seattle, go to sporcle.com/events, and you should be able to find events near you. If you've never played our bar trivia game, it's really fun. If you are in Seattle, follow Pub Quiz David on Instagram, and I will tell you where I'm gonna be. In a lot of places, Pub Quiz David on Instagram, if you are in Seattle. But if not, we're all over the country doing shows all the time. We're gonna start game number 2 is what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna read that halftime ad. Look at this.
We don't even, halftime is so fast. Boom, that was it. That was halftime.
Once again, we have a question about space. I wonder why, because maybe David likes questions about space. And then we have Super Bowl, because I know how much you love sports questions. Then we have phrases, followed by animals, royalty, followed by poets, timing, followed by main characters. I am not the main character. I think Jay Blow might be the main character today. Let's see. So we're gonna get started on that second game. If you need to join, Peter will get you in there, but we have a lot of people in here. Question number 1 is space. We like space. Of the 5 dwarf planets recognized by the International Astronomical Union, Ceres is the only one located in what region of our solar system? Of the 5 dwarf planets recognized by the International Astronomical Union, Ceres is the only one located in what region of our solar system? We're starting off a little tougher than last game. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like Seattle. How affordable is it? I either think someone's making a joke or someone's about to be in for a shock.
Well, I mean, you know, it depends on where you're coming from. It's more affordable than LA, San Francisco, or New York.
It's definitely more affordable than San Francisco or New York. I have friends in LA that think what I'm paying for groceries and food going out is ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah. And LA rent, you can find some, that's spread out. You can find some rent for like, if it's an old place.
I mean, you know.
I have a friend in LA renting for $1,600 a month, which is very hard to find in Seattle. So.
I mean, you know, I'm not in Seattle proper, but I'm outside the technical area of Seattle, but it's a little better.
I didn't know there are regions in space. I love it. You get points just for saying that. I'm going to give you a bonus point just for saying that because it made me laugh. So yes, if you make me laugh in this game, not at my bar game, I'm a little more serious, but in this game, if you make me laugh with your wrong answer, I will give you an extra point. So, all right, are Snarky Blondes and Stoke Joe still here? Hey, there we are. That's good answers, good answers, good answers. And then let's see here. All right. Of the 5 dwarf planets recognized by the International Astronomical Union, Ceres is the only one located in what region of our solar system? That region is not the Milky Way. It is the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt for sure. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams get that right. And then everyone else just kind of put Milky Way, which is fine. And I thought I would know the 5 dwarf planets, but I did not have those in my notes. I am so sorry. So you can look them up on your own. Next question. It's our nerd point question. It's a sports question. Oh yeah. Everyone's gonna name 2 NFL teams, by the way. All right. Name one of the 2 NFL teams to defeat a Tom Brady quarterback team in the Super Bowl. For a nerd point, name both. So everyone just name 2 NFL teams. If one of them is correct, you get your wager. If they're both correct, you get your wager plus 1 point. But you have to name the 2 NFL teams that defeated a Tom Brady quarterback team in the Super Bowl. If you don't know, just take a wild guess. But you got about 30 seconds. Oh, Jay Blow it doesn't matter if you like Schomburg or not. SporcleCon is going to be awesome. You won't even know where you're at. You're just going to know you're at SporcleCon could be in Vancouver. SporcleCon could be in Rio. SporcleCon could be in Tokyo. SporcleCon could be in Schaumburg. SporcleCon could be in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You wouldn't know because SporcleCon's awesome no matter where it's at. We could probably do it in like a warehouse in Kent, Washington, and it would be amazing. So I definitely think Jay Blow hating Schaumburg, you still should probably make it there because it's pretty awesome. And this is coming from someone who, honestly, 4 years ago was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this thing. I'm gonna go to this weird convention about, no, it is so much fun. I look forward to it every single year.
Yeah, don't think of it like Schaumburg. Think of it like SporcleConberg.
There we go. Oh, we got some football fans in here. Look at that. Football fans getting questions right. Oh my, actually, this is a good sports question. So.
Yeah, SporcleCon 2027, Pyongyang.
Let's still go.
That would be fun.
Siberia. All right. Question was, name one of the two NFL teams to defeat a Tom Brady quarterback team in the Super Bowl, or name both. A lot of you got both. That is the Giants and Eagles. Give it up for the Giants, Eagles. That's a picture of both Giants and Eagles, I promise you. So there we go. Question number 3. The category is phrases. We like phrases. Rod Roddy, who served as the announcer on The Price is Right from 1986 to 2003. Have I ever had a job that long? Has what 3-word phrase inscribed on his tombstone? You got 30 seconds. Tell us what Rod Roddy has on his tombstone. So, I love watching Tom Brady lose as well. Are we gonna lose some followers? No, we're not. We all love watching Tom Brady lose. So, Charlestown, West Virginia. Sleepy, Sneezy, Dopey, Doc, and Pluto. Oh, that's the other planets. I was like, sometimes in the chat, I'm just trying to figure out who's saying what. I'm like, that's good stuff. So, we're good at this one. All right. Stoke Joe, you still with us? Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but we're gonna move on. Rod Roddy, who served as the announcer on The Price is Right. Oh, that's great. Oh, okay, I just found out. Stoke Joe is from the UK, so you get a bonus point. Stoke Joe put, is it right? And then IDK, I'm from the UK, LMAO. So Stoke Joe, yes, if you can make a joke like that every time, you're gonna get a point at least every time. So Rod Roddy, who served as the announcer on The Price is Right from 86 to 2003, has what 3-word phrase inscribed on his tombstone? I feel like Peter probably wants to do the honors and tell us.
It is, come on down.
Yeah, there you go. You're the next contestant on Sporcle live stream trivia, right?
That's right.
That works. Good stuff. All right. Number 4 category is animals. Alpine, Nubian, and Walia, which I don't have pronunciation for, we're going with Walia, are among the species of what horned animal closely related to goats? Alpine, Nubian, and Walia are among the species of what horned animal closely related to goats? You got 30 seconds. Seriously, it always cracks me up which ones I have pronunciations for, which ones I don't, because I've never seen that 3rd word in my life. So, and these are definitely animals coming in here, for sure. I maybe should have subbed out this question. No, we want challenging ones sometimes. You're good at trivia. It's just, it is a lot harder when you're not with a group of people, because like, I am fairly good at trivia, but when I'm by myself, I always think I'm missing it. So I'll wager like 2, and I'll get it right. And I'll wager 3 and I'll get it right. And then all of a sudden we get to the last question. I have my 8 left and it's something about like politics. And I'm like, I don't know, Jimmy Carter. You know, that's what I always say. I'm just like, oh, that's like my main guess.
Something politics must be Jimmy Carter.
Pretty much. It's like, I do that or Obama most of the time, you know. All right, we got a bunch of answers here. Ooh, someone's good. Someone's good. Okay, well, this is a tough one. All right, Alpine, Nubian, and Walia are among the species of what horned animal closely related to goats? I only took one answer. Specifically, it needed to be the ibex. The ibex, and a couple of you got that right. So you like your animals, and we're gonna move to the mystery round. This mystery round is Best Picture Synonyms. These are fun. Name the film that won the Academy Award for Best Picture based on the decade it was released and an alternate synonymous title. All right, so for example, if given 1990s, massively huge, the answer would be Your Mom. And then, all right, I mean Titanic, I'm sorry, number 1. So there we go, these are 2 points each. 2000s, A Major Vehicle Accident. Number 2 for 2 points, 1970s, Craggy.
Not Grumpy.
Number 3, 1950s, everything revolves around early woman. And number 4, 2010's Leech. All right, you got a minute to figure out those and maybe put them down in there. Open and answering. Look, come on, there we go. Good stuff. And this is our second time we talked about Academy Awards, which is good.
Yeah, and also another shout out to yet another follower, Stotma Goat.
There we go.
Thanks for stopping by, Stotma Goat. If you want to play, I'm gonna once again link the link, Sporcle.com. Oh God, I spelled it wrong.
Sporcle.com/DASH.
Sporcle.com/DASH. And
6118.
That's it.
Good stuff.
There it is.
Also, someone said your mom's being roasted. I won't do any more your mom jokes, but if you don't think I'm talking to the audience, I'm your mom, not Peter. Peter's over here.
It's okay. I'm the audience scapegoat.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like pretty much the bartenders get it. Honestly, a lot of teams answer your mom at my show, and I don't know why, because I've never once made a your mom joke at my actual show. I only did that today because I ran out of jokes for the live stream. So,
you can't possibly reuse jokes.
Yeah, the pressure's on, so just default to that. And I'm like, all right. So, oh my, oh, that's a good one. Oh, you all are good at that. Oh, okay. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. You got about 10 seconds left for those last 2 teams. So slap something online. On the ones you don't know, take a guess. If you don't know any of them, that's totally fine as well. Because you don't have to know trivia to have a good time. You know, it's just fun to learn things.
I definitely got number 1 and number 4, and I have an idea for number 3.
3 is tough, but
2 is getting me, but I feel like I should know it because it's one word.
You should. Did we say it's one word?
Well, I guess it since the question is phrased as one word, it makes it seem like it would be one word.
It does. All right, so here are your answers. 2 points each. The first one, 2000's a major vehicle accident. That's Crash. Yeah,
Best Picture winner, Crash.
Most people got Crash. Geography Test 1 is back in the game here. Good stuff. Crash was definitely a very popular answer. We'll be just. It was not Traffic though. The second one, Craggy. This is the one that Peter was. Are you still stumped, Peter?
I think so.
All right. Well. Somebody put not sure, but everyone else got it. It's Rocky.
Oh my God! Yes, of course.
That was the one that we probably did the best on, actually. The third one for 2 points. Everything revolves around early woman. The only reason this one might be tough is because I think some people haven't heard of it, but it's all about Eve. And then the fourth one, Leech. It's a great movie that I really like. That is Parasite. Parasite is the fourth one. So those were 2 points each. That was a really fun round. We like the synonymous titles. Sometimes they play, honestly, really easy, and sometimes they play kind of difficult, and I never know, kind of why. They're just synonymous titles, and sometimes it's really hard to wrap your head around it. All right, number 5. Number 5 is Royalty. Joey 2, Leo 2, and Francis 2.
Frank 2.
Were the last 3 emperors of what European political entity that ceased to exist in 1806? Joseph II, Leopold II, and Francis II were the last 3 emperors of what European political entity that ceased to exist in 1806. Who was alive in 1806 and remembers this one? That's for sure. No one ever thinks about it. But I think that some of you are going to get it right.
I can hope.
Yeah? Do you know it?
Joe, Leo, and Frank.
Ooh,
I have an idea.
We're getting some answers in here. We do like Joe, Leo, and Frank.
Especially because of the time period. I have a pretty good guess.
All right, 10 seconds left for those last couple teams. If you're having a good time and you're anywhere in the US, you should go to sporcle.com/events and see if there's something near you. We do this at bars. It's a little more relaxed. You probably want to bring your friends with you because there's more time between questions, so you can chat, get a drink, get a pizza, get a pretzel, that kind of thing. But if you're in the UK, then just keep coming on Wednesday to the stream. we like that. Someone put no idea. Honestly, I think a lot of us had no idea. So that kind of happens sometimes, but it is okay. So Joseph II, Leopold II, and Francis II were the last 3 emperors of what European political entity that ceased to exist in 1806. Everyone thinks about it. It is the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire. Did you know that one, Peter?
I did.
Good job, Peter. All right. Number 6 is poets. What was the last name of the English romantic poet who was married to the author of Frankenstein from 1816 until his death in 1822? I want that last name. Give me a last name of the English romantic poet. It's a great question set. We love, I think that's what most people accept from trivia, but we do a really good job of having like, oh, here's something literature, here's some very academic geography, and then there's a meme, and then there's a Pokemon, and like, that's the most fun is like, you have a team of like 6 people and everyone kind of knows their own thing, or it's kind of fun to have a team of 6 people and it's really just one person. I cannot remember the name of the team, but there was a team where it was like always, we're just here with blank. And it was just really one guy that answered everything. And they were just here as like moral support to like clap. And they were very good at trivia. So, or at least the one person, I think his name was Frank, if I remember properly.
Francis II, the last emperor of the Holy Roman Empire?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. What's a good trivia team name? I bet if you put some in the chat, it's ones I've seen at my shows. I guarantee there's some good trivia teams out there. Trivia team names. Mine used to be emotionally unavailable, but that was more of an inside joke. So I no longer use that one. I've grown as a person. Ooh, this literature question definitely threw some people for a loop. What was the last name of the English romantic poet who was married to the author of Frankenstein from 1816 until his death in 1822? Last name was Shelley. Shelley, yeah, it was Percy Shelley was married to Mary Shelley. Look at that. So 3 teams knew it. That played pretty tough, but you all need to have some separation, right? It happens. So
I only knew that because I knew Mary Shelley, and I was like, well, do they share a last name?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's literally the only reason I knew it. If we don't know it, nobody does.
That's a pretty good one.
Cocky name, yes. All right, number 7. I was like, what is timing? It's a sports question. There we go. I had no idea what that was. Since the 2015, Satori, go with your first guess. Yeah. Since the 2015-16 season, NCAA college basketball has used a regular shot clock that is how many seconds in length? Since 2015-16, how long is the NCAA college basketball shot clock is what we want to know. So in seconds. The answer is in seconds, okay? It's between 0 and 60. You can do it. Sports, timing.
Sports.
If we don't know it, nobody does. I mean, I definitely had a team that's here for the playlist, and then I had someone sub for me last night, and there was lots of playlist comments. So I don't really know what happened at my show last night about the playlist, but you know, that was the main source of conversation.
Oof.
Yeah. But I got zero text. I got a couple of Instagram messages that they missed me and a couple of messages that said, Amy did awesome. So Amy, if you're watching, you did great. We appreciate you, Amy, for covering for me.
Thanks, Amy.
Oh, wow. I love it when I can tell people don't watch sports. Yes, there we go. These are some good questions. We had a question about penalty minutes one time, like in hockey. Anybody know anything about hockey?
What? What is this word you said?
Anyway, a question about penalty minutes, like for a season of a player, and like how many?
Slow down. What was it about? What?
Penalty minutes.
Penalty minutes.
Like how many minutes in a penalty box?
I see.
For a player in a hockey season.
Is it 2?
It was like how many minutes did this player have?
Oh, I see.
I mean, even 2 per game would be like 160 because there's like 80 games-ish.
Right.
Someone put like 2,000 penalty minutes as a serious answer, and I lost it. I couldn't do it. It was too good. I think that's the current. I think it's like Snarky Blondes. I think that's the current timing. We're going to have to Google this now. People might be second guessing. Since the 2015-16 season, NCAA college basketball has used a regular shot clock that is how many seconds in length? I think it still is this. It's 30 seconds. Yes, because NBA is 24. College is still 30 for that one. So a lot of you got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams out of like 10 got that right. I do love the team that put 10 seconds. You get a bonus point for putting 10 seconds because that's hilarious, because I can't imagine having to get the ball, inbound it, get all the way down the court, and get a shot off in 10 seconds. It would be the most frenetic basketball game ever. It might actually be better, but you never know. Number 8. All right, we got main characters. William Riker, Deanna Troy, and Beverly Crusher. Oh, it sounds like wrestlers. Among the main characters on what sci-fi TV sequel series originally aired from 1987 to 1994, William Riker, Deanna Troy, and Beverly Crusher are among the main characters on what sci-fi TV sequel series that originally aired from 1987 to 1994. You got 30 seconds.
I know this one, and if Kyle was here, he would be freaking out because he'd be like, oh, I love this show. Yeah. That's what he would say.
Spectral, anything but 30 seconds. I know, it said NCAA, so I think it's men's and women's, I think. I know it used to be like 45 at one point, or 35 at one point, but yeah, it's definitely 30 now. Yeah, oh, someone put up there, it used to be 35. I feel like a long time ago, maybe I'm just that old. I thought it was 45 seconds a long time ago, because I'm like, this is, I mean, high schools have shot clocks now. Like,
Oh.
yeah, at least a lot of, I don't know, I haven't gone to a Seattle high school game in a long time, but there's a lot of high schools that have like shot clocks now. 'Cause, like, if not, you can just hold the ball get a 2-0 lead and hold the ball for 6 minutes. That's no fun. What are you gonna do with that? Boring.
That's true. Kyle did act with the star of this show.
What?
And actually they did have a scene together.
What?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that movie. Is it in that movie?
It is in that movie.
Oh boy. Oh, someone put the William Riker, Deanna Troi, and Beverly Crusher show. Oh, you get a point for that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. William Riker, Deanna Troi, and Beverly Crusher are among the main characters on what sci-fi TV sequel series that originally aired from 1987 to 1994. You all killed it on this one. That is Star Trek: The Next Generation. Not the first generation, the next generation. So, good job.
Next gen.
Yeah, we're gonna move to the mystery round. We're not gonna do a newsletter bonus, don't worry about that. F, title tracks. Oh, that sounds, okay. F, title tracks. Name the artist based on the opening lyrics to an F song that is also the title track of a studio album. The year of the album's release is also given. I'm not gonna sing them, which is gonna make it a little bit harder, but still, they're 2 points each, and I think you can do it. The first one, 2008. There's something about the way the street looks when it's just rained. There's something about the way the street looks when it's just rained.
I know what it is. It's wet. That's what
The next
it
one,
looks like.
another 2008. I dance around this empty house, tear us down, throw you out. Oh, I'm doing acting here. Don't put me on the screen. I dance around this empty house, tear us down, throw you out. 1987. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Oh my, can we put this on the stream? 1987. Wow. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know that one.
They're talking about shaking hands.
That's right. 1981. I could see it was a rough cut Tuesday. Slow motion weekdays. Stare me down. I could see it was a rough cut Tuesday. Slow motion weekdays. Stare me down. I feel like this is pretty tough without me singing it. So if you don't know it, don't worry. If you do know it, you're gonna know one of those right away. But put in the F. They're all F songs that are also title tracks of studio albums. So if you know any popular F songs from 2008, go for it and put them on for the first two answers. You never know. You know any F songs?
I'm literally trying to rack my brain on a single song that starts with an F, and I can't do it.
This is tough. I knew one of them, but I'm not saying I'm good at this. I think a lot of teams.
I got one.
Okay, I think the first one, a lot of teams of a maybe younger than me would for sure get.
I'm trying to think of the opening lyrics of the song the one F song that I can think of, and I don't know it, and so I'm going to hold my tongue.
I mean, they're all like...
I've got literally one song that starts with an F. I've got to think of another one.
They're all title tracks. So to be fair, if this is not entertaining you all at home, it's because you come to the actual live show. Maybe we'll play parts of the song really quick for you. You never know. So I can give you that hint. I can't do that right now because I don't really have a way to do that. But I definitely think that you could get them if I played some of these. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna put those. We're gonna grade these. We're doing bad. We're gonna get better on the final question of this one. Let's see here. All right. And I just counted. I didn't care if you said the artist or the title. I'll take either one, honestly.
Wow.
He's
so nice.
We're trying to get this. We're trying to get this. Okay. Oh boy. Well, good job, respected impatient statistic and trivia novice.
Oh my God! Why can't I think of literally any song that starts with an F?
I mean, I can, but I knew it wasn't one of these.
Fly like an eagle.
There we go.
There we go. There's one.
Failure to communicate is very funny.
Fidget spinner.
I mean,
that's got to be a song, right?
Number two. Don't feel bad if you didn't know number two. No one knew number two. I would have guessed Flowers by Miley, and it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of wrong answers, so it's taking me a second to grade these.
What about Fight Club? Is that a song?
I don't think that.
What about almost Fire?
We did good on number
Firefly.
three.
Fireflies.
Yes, you like Fireflies by Owl City?
Yeah, that's one.
I'm gonna put that in a music quiz next week. Is what I'll do.
Fergalicious. There we go. That's a good one.
Name your favorite F song.
Free Fallin'. Oh my God. Fireball. These are all great. I literally only have
Fire Burning by Sean Kingston.
Fire burning on the dance floor.
All right, look at this. Here's some answers. Oh, there's something about the way the street looks when it's just rained. That's Taylor Swift. She's singing Fearless, is what she's singing. Taylor Swift singing Fearless. The second one, I dance around this empty house, tear us down, throw you out. That is Pink. She's singing Funhouse.
Oh, Fireworks too. That would be one.
Number 3, a lot of you got this one right. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. That's George Michael singing Faith.
Ooh.
And the fourth one for the old people out there, I could see it was a rough cut Tuesdays, slow motion weekdays, stare me down. I don't really understand what they're saying, but that's Freeze Frame by that band right there. So,
see,
yes.
I thought, the only one that I could come up with at first was Footloose.
Footloose is a good one. We probably should have put Footloose in there, but we're gonna get better on this final question. Final question of the game. The category is gonna be board games, but first let me tell you what the scores are going into that. We got Geography Test with a point, Stoke Joe with 24, Snarky Blondes and Trivia Novice with 30, Free Samples of Trivia with 33, Beer Necessities, J Blow and Tapatio, or Taparito, I think it's Tapatio, with 37. And number 2 with 40, The Respected Impatient Statistic, and at number 1 with 44, Viva El Suzanimal. But Viva El Suzanimal could totally choke on the final question. You never know.
You never
know.
On
the final question, you wager between 0 and 15 points. If you miss it, you lose points. The pressure is on. The pressure's not really on. We're doing this for fun, and I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. But put your wager in. You got about 10 seconds. See what you know about board games, and I could name F songs all day long. This is great. Yes. Someone spelled Pink right, though. P, exclamation point NK.
Is that still how she spells it?
I don't think so. I think it's, most of those are either or now.
Like
Kesha doesn't have a dollar sign anymore.
It's too bad.
Kesha officially doesn't have dollar sign. All right, big wagers came in. We're gonna go to this final question, all right? Board games, this is right up our alley.
It sure is.
In the standard version of Risk, there are 3 territories in Africa that share their names with modern day countries. You have to name 2 of those 3. So just give me your 2 best guesses. They both have to be correct. Name 2 of those 3 countries, 2 of which rank among the continent's 10 most populous nations, which is interesting. So if you know stuff about African populations. In the standard version of Risk, there are 3 territories in Africa that share their names with modern day countries. Name 2 of those 3 countries. That's a little hint, 2 of which rank among the continent's 10 most populous nations. You got a minute for this Risk question. Hope you're having fun. Someone's going all in. Yep, at 1 point, good stuff. So, hope you had fun. If you had fun, make sure you're back here next week at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern.
That's
We're
it.
gonna do this the next 3 weeks in a row. Maybe we'll throw it on a slideshow at our trivia nights, and we'll show up with 60 people playing next week. You never know.
Wow.
Or if each of you, it can be like a pyramid scheme. If each of you tells 2 people, and they all tell 2 people, we'll have like 60 instantly. It'll be great. But
It'll be amazing. So please do, because it's more fun. Trivia is more fun with more friends. That's just a fact.
All right, get those answers in. You got 20 seconds, and I'm grading a bunch of stuff, so you're gonna vamp.
Here's the thing about Risk. Okay, Risk is a classic game, and there's some good things about it. Area Control is the name of the game. If it weren't Risk, it'd be Area Control. But the problem with Risk is that it's just too much rolling of dice, and it's basically just who can build up an army without someone else deciding they want to fight them.
Yep. Do it in Australia. That's how you win.
Yeah.
Also, someone put Trivia Novice. Why did it have to be Risk? Trivia Novice, what game would you like it to be is what I want to know.
Ooh, yeah.
What's your favorite board game? What's your favorite modern board game? Like, you know, like the ones I play from the nerdy ones from the board game store, not the Risk ones.
You know, really the question should be, if not Risk, what should you play that still scratches that Risk itch?
There we go. In the standard version of, well, the only right answer is El Grande, but we won't get into that. In the standard version of Risk, there are 3 territories in Africa that share their names with modern day countries. Name 2 of those 3 countries, 2 of which rank among the continent's 10 most populous nations. We're gonna relive them one at a time. Cheer really loud if you said, whoa, Egypt. And if you said South Africa.
And
the
Algeria?
third one is Madagascar.
Oh, of course, Madagascar.
We did really good on that one. Almost everyone got at least one, but 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10 teams. That's a lot for a final question. 4 teams got it right. That sounds pretty good. 40% seems like a good final question. We are going to reveal the scores just boom for you right here. Let's see who won the game. Da-da.
Dun, da, da, da.
Hey, Viva El Suzanimal with first, and then Respected Impatient Statistic in second. Those are some high scores.
1 point. 1 point.
Do your screenshot, post them on your Instagram, post it on Sporcle's Instagram, tag Pub Quiz David, tag Peter. I don't even know Peter's Instagram. He's just the Sporcle Instagram. Anyway, I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do, but it is 5:01, and I have to drive to Renton, Washington, and host some trivia. So I hope you had a good time.
Well, thank you so much for playing. Remember that we'll be doing this next week, so please come back with your friends and let them know that here on twitch.tv/Sporcle or on youtube.com/Sporcle, we'll be playing live. David will be hosting again. We'll be playing with all of you with new questions, new friends, and new winners, maybe. Or maybe Viva El Suzanimal will win again. And you just have to come back to knock them off of their throne. So we'll see you again next Wednesday here on Twitch and on YouTube. Until then, adios amigos.
See ya.